brothers on the planet. Here's Let the Tribe Speak Sports Podcast.
Let the Tribe Speak Sports, your weekly sports podcast. We do it every week. Y'all know how this thing go. Your sports, your updates. They ain't gotta, like Ambone said, they ain't gotta be about DC, but you know, it's mainly about DC. But it is what it is. Y'all know how this thing go. What we got? We got
Everything.
NCAA. We got basketball. We got
women's
NCAA. We got basketball. We got free agency. Free agency for football was crazy. We got records being broke. Alex Ovechkin. LeBron James. So, you know what I'm saying? We about to get this thing rolling. First, we had Maryland Women's. Maryland Women's was the number 4 seed in the NCAA tournament. They played Delaware State, number 13 seed. Maryland won 102-71. And the stats go as Dickey for Delaware State, 31 points. Skinner, Dickey, 31 points and 10 rebounds. Skinner had 10 points and 4 assists. What you say her name was last week for Maryland? Owusu for Maryland, 24 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. Miller, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. They advanced to round 2. Round 2 is actually today against Florida Gulf Coast University still to be announced. But we're going to get hopes, you know what I'm saying, on round 2. Well, it wasn't when I wrote it down. I apologize, Ambone. I apologize, good sir. But to be like they said, they know now. Catch them. I'm sure it's today. So catch that coming up soon. We had Howard Women's. They played, can't remember who they, Creighton or something like that, Creighton or something like that, to get into the 62, the NCAA tournament.
They played another bum team.
To get into the tournament, right? So they advanced into the tournament. They was the first, I want to say, division DIAA team since a while or something like that to advance and advance to this tournament. Basically, they came against Buzzsaw though. They played South Carolina, 21-79. You know, you made it, but gotta, we get better next year, as they say.
21-79. Is that all you gotta say about that game?
What do you want me to say? It was a book. What?
He don't do no research.
Can I go down the stats right here, brother?
No, you can't. Cause you missed the biggest point.
Go ahead. Why
South Carolina.
Why he just don't tell us?
Go ahead. Cause South Carolina held Howard to only 4 points in the first half.
Why you just didn't say that?
What? How you don't know that?
Why you just didn't say that? We ain't gotta argue, brother. 8 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. 4 points, 4 rebounds. Fegan, 10 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. Boston, 10 points, 12 rebounds, and 1 assist. So that was for the women's. So Ambone.
Next slide.
He just want to be difficult today. We had some news about the men's, but my man ain't want to dive into it. So it's all right. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it bumping.
This is the bullshit.
Alex Ovechkin, my man. We had Washington Capitals. See, look, you made me flip past the Capitals. Capitals played Carolina Hurricane. Capitals won 4-3 in the shootout. Goals scored by Carlson, Alex Ovechkin, the GOAT, number 92. And then the next game is the Dallas Stars. That's it. Well, Dallas Stars coming here, 5 o'clock, on and running. Like we said, we had some records. My man Alex Ovechkin, GOAT man. Don't know about Sid the Kid, but on Tuesday, he scored 767 goals. So that put him in 3rd. He passed Jaromir Jagr that had 766 goals. Alex Ovechkin has 2 goals since Tuesday, so he has 769 goals now, and he's 125 goals away from Wayne Gretzky. That's who you got your IG name from, Gretzky, man?
He's still at the GOAT. I don't know if it wouldn't be. You know what? Go ahead.
Say your piece.
Nah, I'm gonna say my point later on.
Why not say it while I'm right here?
Because it's gonna go to another topic.
Okay. Okay. Though we had a sports show, so we, you know, when we get on topics, we
I
go.
mean,
My man,
okay, cool. Just because you scored, that don't mean you're the GOAT. It's like LeBron. He's number 2 now, but that don't mean you're the GOAT.
Alright.
Doesn't mean you're the GOAT, bro. The points. Wow. You played a long time. Played a long time. That's longevity. It's longevity. That's it.
I'm gonna let him rock out. I'm gonna let him rock
Good
out.
players with longevity can score points and be able to score points, bro. That's all that it means.
But everybody can't
That's
do
all
that.
that means.
Anyway, we gonna get there.
Okay.
We gonna get there. DC United.
Reigns, baby. We talk about Reigns.
Okay. DC United. They just played Toronto FC. These Toronto FC won 2-1. DC United next game is against Atlanta United.
All these United.
I know all these Uniteds, right?
Which are United.
He said, "What y'all united?" Bang! Baseball is back, baby. They had spring training. Last spring training game was been 2 spring training games for the National. They played the Marlins. And this game they played the New York Mets. They lost 6-2. The next spring training game is against Houston Astros on March 20th. Actually today. There we go. 105. So I don't know if it's on TV, but if you're in Florida, check it out. Here I go. Brother man. Basketball brother. Want the notes right here?
Alright. We got NBA. We're going to switch gears a little bit. We can go to the NBA. We had an NBA slate of games on Saturday.
Check them out. Slate
Slate
game.
of games.
Stick a deal me.
Wow.
That's that McLovin right there. So we had the defending champion Milwaukee at Minnesota. Minnesota pulled that out 138-119.
Giannis did not play.
Giannis did not play. I didn't know that. Thank
See,
you for
look,
that.
hey,
I
man.
mean, what?
I didn't know that, but thank you for that. Gotcha. Then we had the Mavericks at Charlotte. Charlotte pulled that one out 129-108. I guess they got stuck on that Spencer Dinwiddie.
Nah, he didn't play. He don't play back to back.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I was watching the game. Yeah, so they missed him a lot. Like, you never know how much of a bench player means to a team. Until,
I told you that.
until they
You
don't.
ain't a lot to us.
Well, he's a guard. Y'all got a lot of those.
Alright, then we're going to go to the Lakers at...
No, Detroit.
I'm sorry, skip one. Then we got Detroit. My Detroit Pistons at the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pistons pulled it out 113-109. No, I'm sorry, Cleveland pulled it out 113-109. And then we had the Lakers at... We had Washington at the Lakers. No.
Lakers at Washington.
I must watch the old highlight then. Interesting. Nah, want to watch the old highlight.
Oh, no. Porzingis went off in the 4th. Right, don't worry
He
about it.
ain't see that.
I did see those niggas though. That's the crazy
Scored
part.
16.
Oh, yeah, they was here there.
They was in Washington.
Oh, my bad.
Dunked on
We
Bron.
had the Lakers came down here. We won that one. Well, Washington won that one 127-119. LeBron did move up.
We go into the game.
Yeah, we're going to go with
Oh,
the
okay.
game first, and we got that out. See?
Mhm.
He came back from like 16 down, man.
Yeah, here you go, bro. Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, they was. The Wizards was 16 down, yeah.
All right.
They came back to
So we're gonna dive a little deep into the stats for the Lakers and Washington game. Like we said, Washington pulled that out 127-119. For the Lakers, stat line looks like this: LeBron 38, 10-6. Westbrook 22, 10-6. Mook has 17, 2-3. For the Wizards, Porzingis had 27, 3-5. Caldwell Pope 18, 10-3, and Gafford 17, 6-1. Before, like I was about to say, LeBron did move up into. Just want to jump into the next side.
Yeah, I mean, one, two, y'all want to go into this a little
Jump
bit.
into the next side. That's what
I
I'm
mean, we
talking
can
about.
go into the game because
Y'all want to go into
that's
it?
just the lack of Washington defense right there. If you actually look down the stat sheet that I got right here, the Wizards had like 7 people in double figures. All led with Porzingis 23.
Those other Lakers don't got defense.
Yeah, but man, for
But
the
the
Wizards bench to even come out and do that,
Actually, and Porzingis got most of his 27 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he scored 16 in the fourth.
Well, you know he's still on a 20-minute restriction.
Minute restriction.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like he'll play like the first 2 quarters, 5 minutes, probably 3 minutes, third, and then the rest of fourth quarter.
Okay.
So they
that's
keep
why he
it
exploded in the
right. That's why
his legs fresh.
Yeah.
You know, keep his legs fresh. Porzingis is actually a good scorer and a good system. So let's not forget that. I wish the Wizards, Lakers would have got him. It's
You
hard.
wish the Lakers would have got Porzingis?
Yeah,
I think he would have
Okay.
fit. I would have gave up Anthony Davis for him.
man. Look,
Honestly.
injuries aside, I think.
Who missed more games?
But that's what I'm about to say. If you take injuries away from both of them, Anthony Davis the better player.
He's still not. We see what Porzingis can do in the healthy lineup. Anthony Davis, even when they won the championship,
But
he still looks so. Honestly, to me, Anthony Davis should not be coming out that paint.
Yes.
Honestly.
And that's to me. Porzingis got the flexibility that
Right,
can do
because
both.
he can shoot better than Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis just Anthony Davis.
Right.
So
That's
we
why I
look
say
at
to
him-
me, Anthony Davis should not be coming out that paint. He should do everything from elbow on straight to rim. Nothing should be 3-point line to me at all.
See, and
But
that's
that's NBA though, so
how it transforms. So it is. What
if
it
you
is.
want to shoot that way, you gotta improve.
I be looking at the Lakers and sometimes it all don't be Westbrook fault.
I've been
Like,
saying
they
that.
ills- Like
I've been saying that,
that right there, that 22 and 10.
bruh. First of all, 127.
But-
He not the only one that have to play defense,
But look, he shot 10 for 15.
and that's a
That's
good.
a good night
and
for
that's a great night for
I'm
him.
about to say
That's a great
So
night
y'all
for him.
can't tell me this L's on him.
But
Nah.
question, how many turnovers they had all together?
I mean, that is.
It was the bench points, the turnovers.
I don't say turnovers. I wish it did.
Well,
Dude, Westbrook had 5.
Uh-huh.
Westbrook had 5. LeBron had 2. Mark had 2. So that's 9.
Not all together.
Yeah, that's a
So
good
wait,
game.
hold on,
So-
hold
that's a good game.
on. So really, Westbrook got 1 assist because you take 5 turnovers
It
out of
wouldn't
it.
matter. It wasn't matter. That's still a good game.
It's a decent game for
From
him.
them.
It's a decent
Now
game. Yes.
that goes to say they didn't just play defense.
I mean, all
They
that
allowed 127 points to the Wizards with no Kuzma. That says a lot.
I mean,
And
Thomas
Kuzma ain't that
Satoransky
good.
had what, like 15?
I mean,
I ain't even know we had him back.
Yeah, I got him back in that trade.
nah. Yeah, he had 16.
16.
Gap had 17.
Mhm.
Avi had 17.
Mhm.
You lost right there. That's too
And,
much.
Yeah,
and
but-
Isaiah, Isaiah Smith had what, 10?
Is Smith?
Ish
Nah,
Smith?
he had 4.
Hey, look.
But how many assists?
5.
So look, when I'm putting the stat line up, when I'm going through the stat line, I'm like, damn, Aubrey got 17 too.
Yeah.
Shit.
But now-
I don't know who to
Now it goes
play.
to, do we actually blame LeBron? Who actually now, we go to the next slide.
Man, I ain't.
LeBron.
But before we jump into LeBron, who to blame for that? Your boy, your man, LeBron.
Okay.
Why you
I
was
don't
thinking
know
like
what you
that?
about to say.
Your boy, your man, LeBron.
Okay.
In the second quarter, he did pass Karl Malone for second all-time in points. He's at 36,947 points. In a losing effort, though.
I gotta say.
Oh, his stats. Oh, his stats. He went 16
Hold
to
on,
29.
hold on. Can we? I want to brace the conversation we was having.
All right, well.
The shooting and scoring.
That-
Well,
that's
well,
why I'm
before,
not breaking
well,
it down.
well, well, hold on.
Wait,
Before,
wait,
before,
that's how I do it.
before we break
That's
it
how I
down,
do
how do you feel about your man moving up second?
I'll say Ant was right earlier. It is a longevity stat too. Okay, I'll give you that.
Said that last night on the phone.
Cool. But then my only beef is, I guess, players that don't see him as an all-around player in a way.
No,
Hold
everyone
on,
sees
hold
him
on.
as that.
Hold on. But they take away from, alright, he don't have clutch. He not a shooter as X, Y, and Z. Cool. He don't have to be. Basically, greatness can come in different packages. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you look at Tim Duncan.
Cool.
The slowest person.
Cool.
But with
So
the game on the line and the seconds ticking away. the
Who you gonna
superstar
go? Your
wanna
superstar
take the
supposed to
shot.
show
I
up.
mean,
Ain't supposed to pass it up.
I mean,
Supposed to show
but
up.
look, his stats was 16 for 29 from the field and 4 for 10 from the
3 point.
He had
So he shot 40% from
38.
3-point line.
He had 38.
So he shot 40% from 3-point line, and he shot what?
That's
30%.
not 40%.
Hold on.
4 for 10.
Hold on, let's walk under this
That's
because
worse.
this
What, 30, 20?
nah, hold on. This
Nah, you right,
this
that is
takes me
40.
into the conversation.
I'm about to slap shit.
Yeah, you right.
Look, that takes me into the conversation of is how is he defined as a scorer or a shooter? Well, we know he's not a shooter.
So you want me to say what I said last night?
That
Okay.
We can have this
So-
combo because
So this is what I said last night on the phone. Anybody can put the ball in the basket, right? In the NBA, no matter how tall, big, no matter.
And
Cool.
then what I say is you have to be skilled to do it this long.
You even and what I said, you technically don't got to be skilled because we seen the most unskilled players.
To do it this long though, you have to be skilled.
what
You
is
just have to
it?
be in shape.
Yes. Look at Tim Duncan. What's Tim
The
Duncan's
reason
skill?
why
Yes,
I say
yes,
the reason
he's
why I
skilled.
say in shape, the reason why I say in shape because you got to think about it. 22 seasons, right? 22 seasons he's been in the league.
No,
20,
no,
21,
19
19, about to be 20.
next year.
Right. That comes from just taking care of your body too.
Cool, I give you
You
that.
know what I'm saying? But we seen as time goes on, his injuries catching up with him.
I give you that
That
too.
means all of the money you paying for your body, something's starting to catch up on you. But far as scoring, he's not a shooter.
He's not a shooter. We know that.
He's a scorer because yes, he can put the ball in the basket.
Yes.
Anybody can. It goes on about how well he do it or how efficiently he do it
Right.
in a sense.
Right.
But we know from paint on down, that's all his
That's
buckets.
why I told you earlier. in the
That's
comments.
all his buckets. But anything from elbow and on side, you're like, dang.
I got a game plan against LeBron.
They
Man,
actually, I'm gonna tell you this. What's funny is because we seen it in multiple playoffs. It started with Rondo. I'm gonna give you everything from free throw. You gotta show me that you can hit it now,
But we knew that from the Spurs.
and it's still like that.
But can we agree that he has gotten
Wait,
better from the
wait,
Spurs?
no, because if the game plan is still the same, that means you didn't
It's still
get
the
better.
same.
That means you didn't get better in that aspect.
Whoa. We can see that he has gotten better. He's just not a shooter. That's
He
always
got better
been
of more understanding
The-
when
when
to
to
shoot,
shoot, right.
and understanding the game.
That don't,
But I wouldn't say he got better as.
And shooting
Time
technically.
out. I'm gonna beg the difference on that one because he jacked up a lot of ill-advised shots now. A lot now.
Yeah, like night
I'm
before
telling
that.
So that
you,
takes me back
three.
to efficiency.
But so that doesn't mean that he take good shot selection. Those are
But listen,
terrible.
but
No, what I'm saying, he should be at his age and the years he's been. He should be able to understand when to shoot the ball, when not to shoot the
he
ball.
do.
In a sense, like when they played against Portland, he should have went up for the game-winning layup.
But it's in his DNA just to make the right.
So that's the
NBA
argument
play.
about that's not the right
But
NBA play.
so hold on. Does that make you a scorer?
It's really
Wait,
not.
what makes you a scorer though?
Watch this. Hold on.
That
time out.
mindset?
Hold on.
Do
I'm
you
gonna ask you this.
No,
Who has the higher rate of hitting the game winner? LeBron or Melo? LeBron driving to the lane with a clear lane,
They're gonna kick it to
or kick it to Melo.
Listen, this is where I agree with y'all because by stat wise, y'all would say LeBron. Well, we would say LeBron by stats.
Yeah,
But-
clear lane to the basket.
No,
Hold
no,
on,
no,
clear
no,
lane
no.
to the basket.
No, I'm just saying. No,
I'm getting it going for and one.
No, I'm just saying by hit, and we agree, and I agree that I think LeBron do run from the free throw line sometimes. Cool. With that said, by stats alone, because he leads the league with most like final second shots or whatever. Cool.
I mean,
Well,
LeBron
hold on.
only been in the league.
But we know LeBron. The argument is LeBron isn't the clutch shooter. So we know in the last 10 seconds.
Honestly,
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
be
say
a
this.
shooter at the paint.
I'm gonna say this.
No,
I'm
so I'm not saying no, no,
gonna say
no,
this
no.
honestly.
I'm not saying all in the paint jump. We should. I know he should have did the Dr. J.
But
jump.
you'll do that.
But-
You'll do a fade against Toronto for a buzzer beater.
So you understand what? So you
don't get it.
So I said this
That's
last
what I'm
night.
saying.
So what you just said? You said that made me about to say something. God dang it. Go
But
ahead.
in the last 10 seconds, he
Right.
pitched with his-
That stat line. I don't even.
But that's why I said.
I don't
that.
even go by that the last
Right.
clutch shot because
But
he
you
don't
know-
even shoot the last
But
shot.
that's why I said that. That's
So
why
I
I
don't see
said
how
that.
you
The best
need.
player on the team gonna have that ball in those moments. So
Right.
it's up to him whether he want to shoot him or not.
And he showed that he's gonna want to shoot.
So Tom, for that stat is very irrelevant. That's very irrelevant.
I only
That's why I
brought
said,
it
I
up.
don't know
to
where
say-
they come up with this.
Right.
stuff.
I
So,
only brought it up to say the stat that he leads it don't match his play. Because like y'all saying, he should take the shot. By the stat line, he does take the shot, and he leads league in the shot.
I mean,
But we
of
know
course
that's
you
physically
gotta-
not him. That's what I'm saying.
But-
We know physically
but-
in the
but-
last seconds,
but
he
to
will
me,
find an
Tom,
open man.
But to me, whether you got a ball in the last second, I got a timeout. I'm gonna say, hey, the coach. I'm the coach.
Mhm.
I'm gonna put the ball in my best player hands.
Uh-huh.
Always, he's been the best player.
And certain
It doesn't.
And can we agree, certain times he does do that. Like you said in the Miami, timeout, the game, jump in the wing.
Depending on
Certain situations.
who they playing. That I always say, depending on what team he playing, yes, he would show he's dominant. But then he come back and play a team like Phoenix.
Like Washington.
Or I just say like Phoenix, and then just come out and have 20 points and be like, where that 48 go at? Where that 50 go at?
Man, what y'all want him to score 50 every game?
Nigga.
See,
No, but he should.
Okay,
kill
oh,
Washington.
see, Tom got a bag.
Wait,
See, Tom got
wait.
a question for every
Yeah, they got every. So,
I just
so,
want to know.
so, Tom, LeBron's not no scorer, right?
He's not a shooter.
But do you think he could do a better job with
I got
his
a question
team
for him. What
than
would
what
Jordan
Kobe
do?
did?
Okay,
with-
that's what I said. That's what I said. I said you got to think about it. He played 4 more seasons than Jordan, and he played what 1 more season than Kobe, maybe 3
Nah,
Not
more.
Kobe
yet.
played Kobe 20.
Okay, cool. If it wasn't for Kobe injuries, Kobe would have been second, maybe first. If it wasn't for
I
the
give
4
it
years,
second.
I say if it wasn't for that year that Mike took off, maybe he would have been
Yeah.
second or first. It was funny because I said this last night. If you'd have put Melo in a better situation after Denver, he would have been top 5 in points.
No doubt it.
Reason why I said it because he's a scorer.
Melo didn't have longevity. He,
Okay.
he,
Right, so that's what I said. If his situation after Denver would have been better, been like more so. If he took the routes that LeBron did in a
So-
sense.
Well, say what you said in the car about the top 5, 6.
So I would say this. I would categorize LeBron now being number 2 as a big man. Alright? Because if you look down the list,
Magic Johnson.
wait, no. I would collect. He would be a power forward.
Just go ahead and say what you
But
said.
if you look down the list of the top 10 scores of all time,
top 5,
top
6.
5, top 10, it won't matter.
Mhm.
Most of them, majority, all big men. The exception would be Kobe and Jordan.
And Larry Bird, right?
Larry Bird not in the top 10.
Yes, he is. Yes,
No,
he
he's
is.
not.
Yes, he
No,
is.
he's not.
Dirk
No,
is
he's not.
6.
Bird is not in the top 10.
Look at you got your phone, brother.
I know this for a fact.
Okay.
Alright?
Just want to double check.
I would double check after this. I know this for a fact though. Alright? Because Shaq is up there.
You know,
Right, I know
Shaq is
Shaq
up there.
Dirk.
Dirk.
Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Trust me. Tim Duncan.
Okay.
Carl Malone.
The Oscar is up there.
I believe so. Oscar, Kareem.
Yeah, because what's the name? Because I think
LeBron,
what's the name? 13th, right? Melo
Jordan.
13th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kobe,
Yeah,
that's
but
like your top 10, right?
Most of them is all
Big
big men.
that live in the paint that get easy buckets.
Easy buckets. The only exception is Kobe and Jordan because they
And Larry
took.
Bird. And Larry
Larry-
Bird is top 10, right?
No, I'm telling you, he's not. Larry Bird only played 10 seasons. That white man was so dominant. He played 10 seasons because he had a bad back. I'm telling y'all, alright. That white boy, he was the truth. He better than him. He better than LeBron. Longevity. I'm telling y'all, prime Larry Bird
You
was
see me,
busted up.
Cameron? Nope. Go ahead, bro.
So now, for that being said, I'm categorize LeBron as a big man because his point lived in the paint. He's like you said, he's a paint person. Our game plan is to back off and let him shoot. He never got better at that.
I think I said that last night on the phone, didn't I?
But if he get
I said
we know he can
because
shoot.
I said technically he would be considered a small forward, power forward in today's game, but because he can pass the ball and all that X, Y,
But
and
he
Z,
really can't shoot. So I would categorize him as a power forward. Yes, his
Yeah.
passing would be
3
better.
or 4. Yeah,
His
small forward, power
passing
forward.
would be better than any other power forward that ever played the game. But that's just coming with
Don't
knowing.
disrespect Joker. Don't disrespect Joker.
I said power forward.
So what is Joker?
Center.
Center, power forward, center, power forward. That's what I'm saying. They all the same.
I
That's why I
mean,
said
cool.
today's game, LeBron would be a
That-
small
that's
forward,
the-
power
I
forward.
mean, yeah, that's today's game.
Yeah.
So I would say he got all those points for being a big man and living in the paint. Longevity, and all big men could do that. Like all big men showed that they could score efficiently in the paint. That don't mean
that would even put him in a dominant big man category.
he
But
could
we
be
said that. We
I mean, I'm
give
just
him that. we giving him that. The
He's
paint
a-
right,
he's
right.
a-
We giving him that,
Right,
right.
he's not what you think.
But
he is
everybody's
as
saying he's a scorer. He's a
I'm
shooter.
not saying he's a shooter. I never
No,
said
you
that.
think he's a scorer. Scores, he is not that. Would you consider Kareem a scorer?
Kareem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why?
Skyhook, baby.
Okay, what else?
I see what ain't going. I see what ain't
But
going.
that was
with it.
it was a jump shot.
No, I see where you're going because
because
I would say Shaq is a scorer.
I ain't even had
To
low
me,
post.
Shaq is a scorer.
He got a lot of moves in that paint.
Dirk is a scorer.
Right.
I
Shaq
see
can't
where you're
shoot.
going. Carl
But Shaq-
Malone. See, Carl Malone would be more so in between.
That's what
In
LeBron
between.
is. Because all right, the question he asked.
I see
was,
where you're going with it.
he
At. I see
asked
where you're
where would we put Luka?
Is Luka? No, I said was Luka a shooter or a scorer?
Right.
Luka is a scorer.
So that's what LeBron would have to be.
But see,
But
Luka.
he can't score like Luka.
But see,
I mean,
Luka.
LeBron.
But see,
LeBron
Luka.
can't score like Luka with the ball. I'm telling you, he can't.
A shooter is more so a Kevin Durant.
Right. But he's the
No.
But see,
efficient.
he can. But see,
He's the
score is
efficient shooter,
shooting.
so that put him up there.
That's the difference.
No, Steph. In my eyes, Steph and Clay are the shooters. They like Kyle Korver, shooter. Reggie Miller, shooter. Like they just shoot the ball.
Right.
Like it doesn't matter where
Right.
they at.
KD's in that category too.
All that. No.
Yes.
KD is no.
See, but see, you name.
Oh shit.
Ooh, right, bud.
Oh shit.
Wow, excuse us. Y'all seen that live. It's getting
I've never
voltage.
seen that before in life.
We're bringing the heat, baby. God's in the building. The light pop.
I guess LeBron doesn't stop playing with him, huh?
Alright,
Yes,
y'all,
sir.
we gonna go ahead and go to the next live for that
King
one.
right there said, stop it.
Yeah, LeBron said
Go
stop
man,
playing
go
with
man.
him. Okay, so we can go ahead and skip that slide. We can go ahead.
Congratulations, LeBron.
Y'all gonna stop
Yeah,
playing with my
congratulations,
man.
LeBron.
I
He
got
said,
you,
know,
G.
I hear this shit.
I
I'm
got
still
you.
in DC. All right, so we can go to the Sunday.
To the podcast.
Man, we can go to Sunday games. Alright, so we got Portland at Indiana at 3:30. We got Memphis at that joint burning too.
Mhm.
We got Houston. You turned it off, huh? Then we got Memphis at Houston at 3:30. OKC at Orlando at 6. Phoenix at Sacramento at 6. New Orleans at Atlanta at 6. Utah and New York Knicks at 7:30. Boston at the Denver Warriors.
My bad. My bad.
The Denver Warriors.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna change.
The Denver Nuggets at 8. Then we got Toronto at Philly at 8:30. Then we got Sacramento at Golden State Warriors at 8:30. But question, I got to ask y'all something while we still in NBA. So have y'all seen the reports about Ben Simmons? About pretty much he might not even
Might
play
not
for the
play for the rest
season,
of the season.
even for the rest of the season.
I thought he was supposed to be coming back
Nah,
for the playoffs.
nah, they saying he might only play for the rest of the season at
Yeah,
all.
they said they might try to get him back for a couple of regular season
But
games.
they
If not,
don't
he
look
might
like
not
it,
play
right.
for regular-
And then
the rest
Steph
of the
foot being reevaluated now. So
I mean, do y'all think that? Did y'all watch that?
Yeah, but I don't know.
I don't think it was dirty.
I do not think
It was a
dirty.
clean, hard play. I mean, hard nosed.
I'm about to
But
say
that's
that-
Marcus Smart. You posted.
First of all, let's talk about this for a minute. For the people that saying it is dirty play.
I mean,
What do you want people to do nowadays? Y'all want us to play touch football and basketball?
Now, what
Like,
it is though,
I'm
because of
confused.
Steph Curry, that's why it's a big deal.
Because
If it was somebody a bench player, it would have been looked off.
But then you can't do that because it that ain't fair. It's like you
That's
can't-
why
you
Marcus
can't
Smart
do
looked
that.
it off like,
Right, yeah, you can't do that.
I'm gonna play. Yeah, but
And mind y'all, I don't like that the NFL does it for certain quarterbacks. I really don't. Even though we have to protect certain players, I got you.
I mean, it's a way.
But
I guess it's a way that they trying to protect the NFL players from getting hit.
well, I agree with Ant. The NFL is
I
more
got you.
brutal sport, right?
right, I got you, but we just can't. With the slide we about to go into, it's like the Tom Brady rule. You can't just come up with stuff to protect certain quarterbacks and judge other quarterbacks different. Like you said with Steph. Yeah, it was a dive, it was hustle. You can't just say, oh, it's Steph. That was a dirty play, but then a bench play, you know, it happened to a
Yeah.
bench play and it's a regular play. Come on, we can't do that. Like,
But
we
you
can't
know
do
how I
that.
feel. I play defense regardless.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We can't do
Well, that's
that.
I had an
That's
incident
my-
yesterday in the gym. The Bama thought he was gonna foul me. Okay, cool. You want? I'm gonna play defense on you. Once you think you can go past, I'm gonna go ahead push you a little bit. Push you a little bit. You play me one way, I'm gonna play you the same way. Go ahead, push you a little bit.
Man, I'm about to say,
he was alright.
so you know what? Shout out to my man Pat Beverly. I'm gonna do his jump. My man told that man he stink. Real recognize real, G. You gonna get in the act because we about to talk about football.
Well, why are we talking about Tom Brady? I think we did this last week.
He retired. He unretired. He just unretired.
He unretired again?
He just unretired.
I'm retired on the 12th. When was the 12th?
Well, I apologize. It was Monday. No, it was last Sunday.
Yeah.
It was last Sunday. It was last Sunday before we came in.
Okay.
After we came in.
Well, Tom Brady came back. No, to nobody's surprise. I guess. He's gonna make the NFL interesting again. I think he should just retire. Like, man, it don't make no sense. He should just retire. He
First
said
of
he
all-
was bored at home.
I was about to say, first of all,
And what's crazy, he said he not even doing it for the money.
look, I was about to say, first of all, we
Yeah, that's what he said.
thought Aaron Rodgers was pulling Brett Favre. Tom Brady pulled the Brett Favre on us. Retire, unretire, I'm back.
I mean, we've seen a lot of quarterbacks do that. The ones that's like a Tom Brady, Brett Favre, we've seen a lot of them do that. But see, my man Ben, he said, nah, I'm not coming back. I know for sure I ain't
He
coming
took a
back.
lot of hits.
Early
See,
in his career.
I don't think Tom Brady took a lot. To
He
say,
did,
you know
but he
what?
avoided some. And that's why I even said how they
I
jacked
think
the game.
he only had one major injury,
Right.
and that happened at practice.
Nah, he tore his ACL one time.
That happened at practice, yeah, when the dude fell into his knee. That happened at
I'm
practice.
thinking you talking about the cut.
No, I'm talking about his knee. No, that happened at practice.
Well,
So, yeah, I think, like you just said, if you don't get hit, like Floyd said, I learned.
That's the
if I
objective,
don't
not
get
the
hit,
hit, right.
I know longevity, I can last
Right,
longevity.
that's the game.
Tom Brady is going to make things interesting
He
again,
gonna get 8
especially,
rings.
Oh,
especially
and
for
I,
the NFC.
and I apologize. I didn't put this up there. Godwin, Chris Godwin got re-signed for the Bucks as well.
Yes. He was definitely going to leave. Okay. All signs pointed to Chris Godwin leaving Tampa Bay. But
Yes, sir.
Tom Brady brought it back
He
together.
said, "Yeah, let's not."
The
do
next slide.
Here you go.
But he put his contract is made for everybody to resign.
Mhm.
That's the crazy part.
Mhm.
So we have big news regarding Deshaun Watson. Last week we talked about him being his sexual harassment cases or whatever that was.
The criminal side, because he still got to face the civil side.
I don't understand how you face civil suit.
Yeah, the civil suits ain't important for real.
Like,
That's pretty much. All right, I'm gonna settle, give you 1,000, give you a
Money.
million.
How, how
But
do,
he can still face NFL.
but how do he face
suspension.
civil suit but don't get charged with nothing? Like,
That's
dumb.
why I don't think the NFL. This is why I think a lot of teams kind of passed up on him because it's like, what's the point of letting him come back now, and now you're saying he can still face suspension in the civil suits? So you might as well just kept him suspended still.
You might as well just get jail time.
Right,
I
for all
say
that.
jail time.
But I mean, for all that, you might as well. Now you playing with me now.
Like for real.
Like now you let me get traded. I'm out.
He's out with Texas, alright, and he got traded to the Browns. And we're going to dive into the Browns more.
Go ahead. No,
Okay,
go ahead. Right there.
He got traded for 3 first-round draft picks, a 3rd-round draft pick, and a 4th-round draft pick. And he's going to sign a new 5-year deal worth $230 million.
Fully guaranteed. I've never. Majority, bro. That don't say fully. Girl, I never seen
So
no
They
Deshaun
contract
probably,
like
got
that.
some, they probably got some else in it.
Suspensions or something, but I've
So
never seen a
Deshaun
contract
Watson
like that.
is going to be a paid quarterback. We will be seeing him and Amari Cooper with Nick Chubbs. Hopefully the Browns. Okay, the Browns they get Amari Cooper and they released Jarvis Landry.
Mhm.
At first they granted him permission to seek a trade, so I guess then nobody wanted his ass. So now he's a free agent. I mean that's how the trade market work. Trade market work, baby.
Or they want you at a cheaper value and they gotta.
I mean, as a team, I'm not gonna publicize that I'm not a trade a player. I'm just gonna trade him.
Honestly,
Because if I do, his value goes down.
I think they might re-sign him.
Or that's what I'm saying. They could have released
I
him
think
to
report
restructure his
that
contract.
Jarvis might go somewhere to a good court. Oh, Packers.
I said that too.
Bro said that.
I
I said that. I said between him and Julio.
I think they might should get both, but it is what it is.
Seems like the Browns trying to win.
Listen, they don't got that much money. That's why
I mean,
Devontae
cool.
Adams got away.
I mean, cool, but since we talk about the Packers, we might as well talk about them trading their star wide receiver, Devontae Adams, to the Las Vegas Raiders Devontae get to play with his one of his best friends, Jared Carr, as the quarterback. So that's a good thing. The Raiders gave up a first and a second round draft pick for Devontae Adams. And Devontae Adams signed a 5-year, $140 million deal, which made him the highest paid wide receiver. And the Raiders also signed Chandler Jones. So now the AFC got
AFC West.
The AFC West got stacked.
Oh well, AFC, like you said, Deshaun Jackson coming,
Deshaun
Deshaun Watson coming over,
I mean,
Adams coming over. Goodness, you still got us. You still got the Steelers. Good.
Well, we ain't gonna talk about the Steelers. You saying okay? We're gonna talk
like
about
to hear.
we're gonna talk about who they signed. All right.
Hey, listen.
But on to the next big news. Matthew Stafford just got an extension for 4 years, $160 million, $135 million guaranteed.
That's that paper. That's that Super Bowl paper, man.
Yeah, I like him to finish his career in LA.
Me too.
You know, it is what it is. He got a nice head coach.
We finally get to see. Who was it? I think he said. Well, I've been saying. We finally get to see Matthew Stafford with a fully team, a good organization.
The Rams signed Allen Robinson.
Come on, bro. Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Can you say switch the slide? Go
all right,
ahead,
man.
man.
On next slide.
Yes, brother. I got
Well,
it.
the Rams did sign Allen Robinson to a contract, 3-year contract for $46 million, $30 million guaranteed. They also parted ways and traded Robert Woods,
Robert Woods.
my bad, to the Tennessee Titans for a 6th-round draft pick.
How we think that's gonna go? I actually like Robert Woods, man. I think he kind of underrated.
You only like Robert Woods in certain systems with certain quarterbacks.
What?
Yes. But it is. I would like to see Robert Woods with a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers or something, but not Ryan Tannehill.
I mean, what I'm saying is, so what have you seen? I think we only seen him get better from golf to.
I mean, the system though. I'm moving McVay.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think that's going to translate with Mike Vrabel and the Titans, who run dominant team.
Okay.
You got AJ Brown on the other side. That didn't really work out with him and Julio because Julio was hurt or whatever, and Ryan Tannehill just couldn't get him the ball.
Okay. I get it.
And we got, oh my God, we got Von Miller. He went to the Bills. He signed a 6-year deal worth $120 million, and $45 million is fully guaranteed.
No, 51.5 million fully guaranteed. 45 is a signing bonus, so he get that when he signed that.
Oh wow, okay. So how do y'all like this signing with the Bills and Von Miller?
He's still in line.
Well, okay. First off, I didn't know it was gonna be. I didn't know it was only 2 to 3 people, defensive players that went, like the 3 teams and won Super Bowls. It's Revis and then somebody else.
Dion.
Huh?
Dion, right?
Dion, yeah, Revis and Dion, right. Two places in one Super Bowl.
Ooh, oh, Ravens won the Super Bowl with.
Well, Revis won a Super Bowl with the Patriots.
Okay.
I apologize, not to. No, do they got? I think he got 2.
Well, who?
The Patriots.
You said
He
with
only
2
got one.
teams. You said with 2 different
I
teams.
They only got
apologize.
one because they didn't go to Super Bowl. With Randy Moss.
Well, he was the biggest free agent signing. He was like the mercenary. He went to the Bucks, stole from them. I ain't gonna say stole, but got that bag from them. Went to the Patriots, got that bag from them. Got a ring. I went to the Jets and got that bag from them.
Hold on, Reeves got a ring?
Mhm.
Because I thought the year that they was like that, they didn't go to Super Bowl that year. That's when they had Randy Moss.
He didn't play with Randy Moss.
I don't.
He didn't play with Randy Moss.
I don't know. I gotta look it up.
Yeah, I could have sworn he was on that team
He
with
played
Randy
with the
Moss.
Rams. No, he played against the Rams.
Okay. Go ahead, make your point.
That's the point. So now he's actually on the list to do that. He's went from the Rams, and now the Bills are hopefully trying to get him to be, the lead linchpin on the defense.
But Reeves was with the Patriots for more than one season, though.
He got 1 or 2 rings. That's what I said. I think he got 2. I know he got 1. I know he got 1 for sure.
Okay, cool. Baby Tone, you said he's stealing. Tone don't think he's stealing. So why you think he's stealing?
Bruh, you just want a Super Bowl. won a Super Bowl. What's in Buffalo? Honestly, that's making you leave from.
The money?
That's the only thing. That's the only thing I can say. It is the money.
You don't think Buffalo close?
I said it last night. You just won a Super Bowl.
No, I'll
You
give
just
you
won a
that.
Super Bowl with Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, Matthew Stafford, all of them pieces. Buffalo only got Stephon Diggs on offense. And Josh Allen, I think, I take Josh Allen because he a greedy quarterback.
So
And on defense, who they have on defense?
Davius White got injured.
Who they have on defense?
Man, they got some people, but
It ain't nothing like the Rams.
to pay him that much.
It's not like the Rams.
He's the only centerpiece now. If they pay him that
First
much.
of all, I wouldn't have paid him that much because he never
His
won.
age, one.
Wait, that's one, and he never won Defensive Player of the Year.
Two, his injuries. Remember, he didn't play all the last year.
Oh, I know that too.
So I'm not paying him that much money. I'll have to put him on with that 6 years. I'm gonna have to give him a 2-year contract.
So only they
2
only.
years.
So look, and that's what I was telling Ant.
And I give him 45 million, probably 20 million.
Look,
I give
Look,
him 60 million, 45 guaranteed.
That's what I was telling Ant. It's really the only. So it's really the first 3 years. So that's why they gave him all this money up front. Is for the first 3 years. Like y'all saying, because it's age.
I wouldn't have signed him.
I wouldn't even give him. First of all, you still giving him, no matter if he opt out at 3 years, you still guarantee him 45 million in 6 years. No matter if you trade him or not, you still gonna owe this man 45 million for the for 6 years.
Look,
That's guaranteed money.
No, like all right, the 45 million he gets soon as he signs.
Regardless out there 6 years, no matter if they trade him or not.
No, listen. He get that soon as he inked the deal. So they giving them up front. The other 10 million is the rest he gotta get.
That's right to play, but his 45 is guaranteed no matter
Right,
if he
no,
play or
that's what
not.
I'm saying. No, he gets that soon as he inked the
I
deal.
just said that.
Bing,
That's
right.
terrible.
So that's out the way.
I just said that.
No,
Right, no matter if
it's
it's 3 years or 6 years,
Right.
they gonna owe him no matter what.
Well, they ain't own him because it's already there.
Right, but you still, if they trade him in year 3, you still owe this man for
10
another
million.
3 years the 51.5.
Right, the other 10.
So regardless, you still owe him for what? So what if he get injured this season, don't even play?
Oh, okay, I see where you going.
I wasn't.
He
signing-
stole. Not saying it
I
like
wouldn't
that.
sign him
I
to
see
a
where you going.
long-term
I see where you
contract worth that much.
Honestly, my
I see where you
opinion,
going.
that right there just showed me that he is the only defensive maker on the Buffalo Bills. And he looked at it as like, you know what? If they pay me this much, they got something for me. Honestly, like that's
what I'm
something I
saying.
can think of.
They not that far though.
They-
They've been to the playoffs 2 years.
Because
back to back.
honestly,
So
I think
hold
because
on,
on the
wait.
strength of Josh Allen legs.
So do you think since they wasn't that far, this deal put them, there in the Super Bowl?
Now it's tough with all the moves. I can't guarantee it.
Because who else they get from? Who else they have on their defense besides the two safeties?
Yeah,
right?
they had the safeties. I
I
like.
think one of them left. I think.
Nah, I like
Davis
that.
White hurt. That's
I like-
the corner.
See, I ain't really worried about him for real.
I like they D tackle Ed Oliver. They got some. They
I
got
think
pieces that.
Edmonds, 45 or 44.
Yeah, Atlas, that's their linebacker. And
But-
they
but-
got some pieces.
But they play the same position though.
No, Edmonds play middle. He play
Middle.
outside. But he had Ed. Look,
He lives in Buffalo.
this is a terrible signing.
I
I'm
like
telling
it.
you.
I think the contract is terrible.
I like
Yes.
it.
I like the move. Cool. You
The
can fit
contract is
Buffalo.
terrible to me.
The contract is just terrible. Buffalo. You wish
Too much money.
y'all could have gave that money somewhere else.
Spread it out. Okay, got you.
Somewhere else and built that team
I
up.
got you.
Y'all couldn't even.
Add another receiver next to Stephon Diggs or something like that. And that cat, you know what I'm saying? Gave him too much money. I like I said, I like the move, but the contract to me, that's one of them our Hainsworth jumps.
Deion Sanders.
Okay, nah, I'm fine.
Yeah, I would hang.
Yeah.
I ain't even thinking
Stole
that.
from Washington.
I give you that.
So,
And then he
So
played
next-
his whole contract out.
My brother Antonio want to put this up. Randy Gregory signed with the Dallas Cowboys. From the
Why?
Dallas Cowboys signed with the Denver Broncos 5 year, $70 million, $28 million guaranteed. I don't know. I don't like the move.
You said you don't? I do.
He's not that good like he should be.
Honestly, I don't watch the Cowboys enough to. I not know who he is and what he do, but I think that he came back from injury last year in the middle or
Yeah,
something
he
like
just-
that. Yeah.
He got the he had the potential. I don't think he
Parsons took
ever.
his spot, right?
Yeah, in a sense,
In a way.
yeah. He never maximized on his potential,
Right, yeah.
and I don't think he will. So I mean,
Well, it's not even about. To me, it wasn't even about him.
Well, I
personally.
think because he found something in his contract what made him
Right.
leave.
And it's not about him personally. It's about the addition to the Broncos. Because now you got him, Russell Wilson.
But like I said, and this is what I don't. Yes, Russell brung more trade values for people to come to Denver.
Mhm.
But still, like a player like him, it is what it is.
yeah.
He's just an extra piece. Now let's say Von Miller go back there.
So
We know
to
he not
me,
going
to
back
me, that's not a bigger signing than a Miles Jack to the Steelers. I think that's.
I
a
think
bigger
Miles
signing.
Jack to us
It's a
because
bigger
because
signing.
of our linebackers that we had. You know what I'm saying?
So that would be
It
a bigger
fits
signing
perfect.
than this.
This one right here, the contract is cool. It's all right. 5 years too much for me.
70 mil.
I mean, only 28 million guaranteed though.
So you got to work out the rest still. He not.
I give him 28
You
million
gonna get
guaranteed.
rid of him in 3. Trust me.
Cause honestly, I think he might show
A
out. in
player
Denver.
like him is not gonna finish that 5-year deal before you get.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's
or
gonna
he
finish 5
gets
years.
suspended.
But I think he might show out the first season, maybe the first 2 seasons, because
He gonna make it work.
he gonna have something
The
to prove
first
to
season,
Dallas.
maybe yes.
Yeah.
I give him that. I like Bradley Chubb, they other linebacker, the one that they drafted
Mm-hmm.
with Von Miller. I like them. They cool. If they get some more help pass rushing, they gonna be alright. They gonna be alright.
Then we got the last notable signings. I'm about to say, let me start with my team. I feel like we did do a good move. First of all, we got Pump Fake by my man, Jadavius Smith. I definitely thought we was gonna have another big
Yeah, he
addition.
was happy along with when he seen that on TV on SportsCenter.
Pump Fake. But we did sign Marcus Williams, the safety from New Orleans. I definitely like that to the addition. We signed an offensive lineman from the Jets. So I definitely feel like we about to.
You really like Morgan Moses?
I mean, it's an addition because we lost.
Sit down.
We lost Brown.
Like I'm about to say, he was with Washington at first. That's who
Can't
drafted
seal
him.
it.
See,
Yeah.
And he couldn't block worth
He
nothing.
said they
All
lost
we about to
Brown. He's an all-pro.
He could,
all-
man.
We about
They,
to run that block. That's all right.
Washington big
Yeah.
lineman was Trent Williams and Brandon Scherf.
Yeah.
And both of them gone.
Both
They
of them
both gone.
And he got released from.
I think
Yeah.
Brandon Scherf went to
He got
the
released
Jets,
from-
right?
Tell him forgot to put it.
He went somewhere.
He forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't even know the shirt was gone.
Yeah.
So
he got tired of being franchise tag.
I mean, I like the Marcus Williams move for y'all. I wanted him to fit my Eagles. I think he would have fitted better, but it is what it is.
Yeah, Marcus Williams remind me of another Marcus Peterson.
Nah, he remind me of Michael Jenkins a little bit. But he's just not that gritty and that tackler. But he could play that slack corner and that safety. He could do that.
So the Chargers signed cornerback J.C. Jackson, defensive tackle Sebastian Joseph Day, and defensive tackle Austin Johnson. So they
So
ain't
J.C.
playing.
Jackson is the corner from the Patriots.
Patriots, yes sir.
They said he got the most NO since 2019, since he came in the league, or like 2022. So I like the Chargers. They made some great moves this offseason. It's just about Justin Herbert stepping up and taking that next step and being that franchise quarterback.
Going to your Eagles, brother.
Well, we knew this. I knew this. All my Eagles fans knew this. We had released Fletcher Cox, and we knew we was gonna bring him back to work out a new deal with him to save my. So everybody, look, a lot of people that play for my team willing to sacrifice and take those pay cuts. It's been in the past couple of years. I've been seeing it though. Past couple of years, I see our players restructure their deal. To free us from cap space. We give them money. I mean, incentive stuff like that. So it all worked out. We got Fletcher Cox back, and we also our big signing was Hassan Reddick, the linebacker from the Panthers. He's a real nice edge rusher. I'm confused about the signing though, a lot, because we're good on the D line. I think in my
Man,
eyes.
y'all was best when y'all had a rotation.
But see, if you look at my team, we're very weak at linebackers, cover linebackers.
Touche.
So I would want Hassan Reddick to be a cover linebacker, which he's not. So now I don't see him really fitting in. So it is what it is.
So, Steelers.
Alright, for my Steelers, we signed Mitchell Trubisky.
First of all, I didn't know his nickname was the Biscuit.
Yeah.
Okay, the Biscuit man.
Biscuit.
I like that signing because it's better than the quarterbacks we had trying to replace Ben. System quarterback. I take that. He don't got to come in and be hero man. He just right. Just play. Just do you. Miles Jack. I love that one.
I do too.
Give us a great piece beside Watt and what's my man name on the other side that had 10 sacks. Can't think of his name, but he remind me of Lamar Willie.
Dupree.
Not now. We done that go.
I was about to say.
He 56. That's crazy because he got number 56.
Devin Bush.
Nah, that's 55. He out middle linebacker.
Yeah.
I was about to say, he actually probably.
Hi Smith. That's his
Oh,
name.
yeah,
Hi Smith.
Alex Highsmith.
Hi-
But he
Smith.
actually is the best replacement. I'm just thinking about it for Ryan Shazier.
Right, because he actually replaced. Not trying to be raising up. He replaced the white boy that made the Pro Bowl last year for us out the blue. Don't know. Yeah. He ended up replacing him, just giving us, kind of like a stout linebacker core. I like that. They ended up signing Levi Wallace from Buffalo. I like that move. They put him alongside Joe Hayden.
That's the guy.
Yeah, we re-signed him back. I think for like only 2 years though, or maybe a year. I think I like that. I like that we actually worked on our defense more. And I did like the punt return we got from the Patriots. I watched a few highlights. His name is something like Swiss or something like that, number 80. He reminded me of that Daniel Amendola type of guy. So
I mean, I guess our team's making moves.
Definitely.
I think in our division, as you can see, what just happened in our division.
Oh, I say with the last signing up here.
Hold on,
that's
crazy.
I would have thought that y'all would have made a better move to try to stay competitive in
Well-
the quarterback position.
Well, I understand why we end up getting him, because with Deshaun, we didn't know what was going to happen. We still don't know. Jimmy G, we don't know what his shoulder going to be like. Baker Mayfield, wasn't for sure on him.
I forgot to mention that. We could dive a little bit
The
into that.
Russell Wilson, we already know we already knew we didn't have a chance with him. So everything really came down to Jimmy G, Deshaun Watson, and him.
So do you think y'all gonna draft a quarterback now at the Sanders?
Well, we only
rounds,
signed him for 3 years.
but maybe
I
in
think
the
two.
maybe in the later rounds, like the third.
Yeah.
Maybe not y'all first, but maybe in the second or third, fourth, y'all draft a
I
quarterback.
think we still might get the rookie quarterback from Pitt. I think.
I mean, you know what? If some might fall, do you like a quarterback?
Well, from the draft.
Yeah. I mean, to fit your team.
That's tough. I can't even answer. That's tough. But honestly, I really want Jimmy G. I really wanted Jimmy G. But when they explained it, about the shoulder injury, I was like, okay, I got
I
it.
mean, it's understandable.
Yeah.
But I don't think y'all could be competitive in y'all division with.
I think we can because our defense. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you what is.
Oh, damn, shit.
Honestly, I think this about to be when we had Charlie Batches our backup quarterback for the whole season. Now, and we still made the playoffs that year. That's crazy.
I remembered it.
And we still made the playoffs. Like and Mason Rudolph. It just said honestly, we got a better Mason Rudolph. That's what we got a better Mason Rudolph.
About to say, well, with the last signing that we didn't go over, Washington resigned J.D. McKissick, even though we initially thought he agreed to a deal to go to Buffalo Bills.
Well, that's what happened. You gotta get everything on paper before. So they said they was mad. They said, yeah, he verbally agreed. Well, it ain't on paper.
Yeah, they just gave them a chance to go up there.
Now, look, I don't want you to draw the contract up.
I was actually looking at the reports before we got here. They said the Bills GM mad that Commanders came back and offered them.
They pretty much gave him the same. They actually gave him the same contract though in a sense.
He's a nice weapon that could have been a valuable weapon.
He's
for
a
the
Darren
Bills,
Sproles.
but it is what it is. You gotta be
I mean, I like it because of the weapons they have already on offense. I don't know where he would have. I mean, I don't think he would have took Buffalo over the top,
I mean,
but
how much more time we got?
Nah, I mean, we wrapping up. In 3 minutes, you got something to add?
I mean, you ain't add the Juju.
Oh yeah, our man Juju, he went to Kansas City. But I do hope we get their safety time, man.
He's still unsigned, right?
I hope we get. I seen that the other day. If we get him, he'd be
I
nice
actually
little
look,
Troy
and it's
Polamalu.
funny. I was like, I know I'm forgetting somebody else to sign somewhere, and it's Juju. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Oh, and Kansas City ended up getting Houston safety or free safety Jackson.
So to wrap this up, last 2 minutes, where do y'all think Baker Mayfield is gonna go? Do you think they're gonna grind him?
Seattle.
Seattle.
Seattle or San Fran.
I was just about to say San Fran.
I don't
Honestly-
see San Fran.
Honestly, I think he's gonna go to a team maybe like Houston.
I don't see San Fran. San Fran. I'd rather San Fran keep Jimmy before they get him and not build around Trey Lance. That'd just be dumb.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I apologize. Yeah, I apologize. Houston.
Houston, Seattle, or the Saints.
I mean,
More so the Saints, I think.
I might
'Cause I
want.
forgot they still got
I
a
still
defense.
want to see James Winston back in the Saints.
I do.
I still want to see
think
that.
that was nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like Baker Mayfield on an innovative coach like a Sean Payton or one
Sean
of
Sean
those.
Payton gone. Yeah, he
Oh
gone.
yeah, he is gone.
They still got that defense though.
He is gone. I don't know.
I mean, like I said, the only best fit to me is between the Seattle or the Saints that runs that type of offense. Pete Carroll.
Ooh, I would have said New York Giants, but
Nah, they just got what's the name?
Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah.
That might be a nice signing too. I gotta figure out how Tom do these notable free agent signings, cause
I mean,
golly.
Tyrod Taylor, just the Tyrod Taylor.
I
I
mean,
just mean he just needs some help, man.
Man, like you can't just
Oh, he might go to
mention it, bro.
Carolina.
Like you can't just mention it.
He might go to Carolina. Take Andy Dalton's back.
no, that's what's his name? Sam Donald.
Sam Donald.
I
Sam
like-
Donald.
Look,
Sam
before
Donald.
Sam Donald got
Sam
hurt, I liked the Carolina.
Mm.
I hear reports that they might get rid of Christian McCaffrey. Don't know.
I
how
seen
true
that
is.
too, but
So man,
I mean, he has been injured last 2 seasons.
yeah, I did. Look, I do you give a running back some money sometimes.
And then you just see what happens after they get that money. It's like they fall. They triple. They fall bad.
Like G.
Yeah, they one running back. They got that money and just showed up after. Can he?
Yeah.
Besides with Clint Portis.
I mean, you gotta go back.
Clint
I mean,
Portis,
if I gotta-
maybe?
If I gotta go
Nah,
back,
you
Well,
gotta go back
Washington-
in the day.
If I gotta go back, well, that's
Damian Thompson,
that's-
Clint Portis.
That's what I'm saying, like-
both of them. That's it. That's it.
I mean,
Brian Westbrook.
Yeah.
Yo man.
but he wasn't.
And he wasn't a true running back. He was
Yeah,
like a special utility guy,
I
like
mean,
a
the way
Reggie
Aaron
Bush.
Reed-
Well, you go to my team, Jamal Lewis, and then he ended up going to the Browns. I'm still mad about that.
I mean, it
I'm
is
still
what it
mad
is.
about that part.
And he dominated over there.
I'm still mad.
No, see, I think they gave Nick Chubb some money. Him and Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb, the running backs.
But they've been injured too, though.
Well, the Chiefs messed him up because he had that whole case, and then they had to let him
Kareem
go.
Hunt, I think he was
doing
still good.
He
Nice.
was, yeah, he was doing good.
Well, I'll
for
take
the
that
Chiefs.
back. Because I think we gave Le'Veon some money. Well, it wasn't no
No.
big contract.
Nah, when y'all gave him money, he trying to hold out with the
He turned into a rapper.
No, before,
He turned into a rapper.
So that was the second contract. The first contract, we gave him like an extra 3 years or something. He showed up.
I mean, but
But it was only 3 years,
That
though.
was an extension
It
from
was
his
a-
rookie contract.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It was only an
that's
extension from his rookie
y'all really
contract.
ain't giving
like,
the money.
like you said, he was looking
Right.
for that paper. Once he got that paper, time to hit these bars,
And
baby.
you see, every single when he got that paper, my man, it jumped everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. With that said, y'all know how this is. Let the child speak sports. Y'all got anything to say to them people?
Man,
Nah.
look, man, I'm just waiting
Yeah.
for it.
ShopVIPnow.com.
I apologize. I'm
Shout out,
glad
baby.
you ain't
Go get
done
that
the
merch.
whole thing, man.
Go get that merch, baby. We
Yeah.
got shirts, sweaters, and all for y'all, man. I ain't gonna forget. I got my own, man.
Oh yeah,
Like
stay
you got
tuned. NBA
I'm mad at
playoff,
myself for not
NBA
missing.
play-in tournament starting soon. You know,
I'm sorry we ain't had no college man's highlights, so the breakdown for that.
He could have said it for you, but he didn't want to tell you. So, like he said, shopvipnow.com, shirts, sweaters, merch, and we out of
You
here.
gotta do with the boss.